Back Bay this morning, and I'm in a hurry because I'm singing in a accompaniment class at NEC, and I don't know where I'm going. I didn't go to NEC, so I don't really know where I'm going. I've rehearsed here a number of times, but I didn't go here. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna go this way, and we'll get there. I don't know.
How long have you been working on this aria? Is it an old friend? Is it a new acquaintance?
This is a new acquaintance.
Great.
So maybe a week or so?
Sure,
Yeah.
Brilliant. And have you sung any of Susanna's other pieces from Nozze, or is
No.
this great?
No.
Incredible. Before we do too much, I just want to look at a few final vowels, just because sometimes I think the final vowels are just getting a little bit confused in a few places.
Okay.
Could I actually just have you speak some of this opening text?
Sure.
For me, please?
Giunse fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio l'idol mio.
Great. So let's take it even a little bit slower, like we were going to intone, because I'm just losing a little bit of the connective tissue, like giunse al fin. Right now I'm just hearing giunse al fin.
Okay.
I'm losing the A.
Okay. Giunse al fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio.
Same thing though, in braccio all'idol. In braccio all'idol mio.
In braccio all'idol mio.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Giunse al fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio.
Great. I could still use even more O. In braccio all'idol mio. Just right there.
In braccio all'idol mio.
Great. And so, I think this opening thing to me always has kind of sounded like laughter. You know, this. You can kind of hear like giggling or something. So, I think we can feel maybe even more energy through these phrases so that it doesn't stop too much between those little orchestral interjections.
Okay.
So the first sentence goes all the way from Giunse al fin through idol mio, right?
Okay.
And Mozart has written these rests in, and perhaps we want to be a little more attentive to rests in accompanied recitative than, you know, if it was just a secco recitative. But I wonder if you can think almost to quote-unquote sing through the rests, or phrase through the rests.
Giunse al fine il momento che godrò senza affanno in braccio all'idol mio.
Exactly.
Timide care uscite dal mio petto a turbar non vendete o mio diletto. Diviene non tardar, o gioia bella.
Beautiful.
Vieni, o amore, per goder da bella. I ran out of breath, sorry.
Sure. So maybe we'll actually try this with a slightly quicker tempo.
Okay. Vieni, amore, per goder da bella.
Hey.
Finché non splende in ciel notturna face. Finché l'aria ancor bruna e al mondo tace.
Great. I love how you don't away at all from going down, you know, untouched. It's wonderful. You're not pressing on it or anything, but it's nice and resonant. Brilliant. Ancora bruna il mondo.
Finché l'aria ancora bruna il mondo tace.
If you could even voice through the R on the end of incoronar a little bit, I know it's at the end of a long phrase. That's like the lovely thing about roll R's in Italian, right? They're so expressive. They can, you know, indicate anger and frustration very well, but they can also be very kind of sensual. I think would be really nice, and you have it so many times in a row, so just experiment with that. We do ti vola fronte. Really nice. A couple of quick things there at the end, when you have that last fermato over in coronar, I don't think that needs to be held like forever or anything,
Okay.
but feel free just to feel like you don't need to move on, if that makes sense.
In
Sorry to stop you. I just want to make sure that we actually get an E vowel. In cor rather than in cor.
Okay.
Perfect. You telegraphed to me exactly what you wanted there, which is great. I think we're good. Yeah.
Question when you said this is not the best tessitura for me. I so disagree, but tell me what's your...
All right, that was fun, and I got a lot of good coaching out of it. It was like nice. I haven't had a coaching, like a vocal coaching, in literal years, probably close to like an actual decade. So that was really helpful. Like I've had a voice lesson, right? I've had plenty of those, but I haven't had a coaching. Like, and a coaching is different than a voice lesson because coaching deals with like the phrasing, the subject of the aria or the song, or it's very detailed, and I love coachings. They're so good. Which makes me think I really should find a coach. Like, frankly, I don't have a coach. I have a voice teacher who is amazing, but I really should also find a coach. Because, like, why not? All right, it is, like, really hot in my car, and I haven't turned my car on yet, but it's, like, the perfect fall day out. It is gorgeous. Like, look at these trees right now. They are so stunning. They're starting to turn. It's so beautiful. Anyway, let's go home and see Clover, and maybe we'll go for a walk or something. I don't know. All right, I'm feeling impulsive this week, and I went to the grocery store again on the way home, because that's what I do. I got some more oat milk, like creamer, but also some non-lactose milk, just because I like the way this froths sometimes for lattes. But lactose intolerance and all. I got a pomegranate, yay. I got some salad greens, some vampire killer. I love this stuff. It's too expensive. I should make it myself, but it's very tasty as a snack. It's little kale chips with like, I don't know, it's called Vampire Killer, but it's like red bell pepper, sunflower seeds, lemon, chickpea miso. It's very good. Very good. Hello, Clover. I got some cilantro. I got some cauliflower, kosher salt, And I got 2 more things of butternut squash so I can make more soup. I, of course, still have the fresh butternut squash, but we'll get to that later. And I have more. I got cheese it up crunchy kale, so hopefully these will be good. I haven't tried the cheese ones before, so I'll try this. But right now, I'm really hungry for lunch, so we'll make a big salad. Hi, Clover. You want some of my salad? All right, I got my lunch salad. It's tuna salad with like parsley, lemon. There's some olives cut up in there, salt and pepper, mayonnaise, and lemon juice. Did I say lemon juice? I don't remember. Anyway, there's pickle in there too. Then we got some tomatoes, the little baby greens, and there's like a sweet pepper underneath there, some marinated sweet pepper. So, and I made a little balsamic dressing to go on top, and that's gonna be a good lunch. I think that'll fill me up for a while. So, yay! Hi, Clover. Do you want some of my latte or cold foam, whatever? So I made myself. Oh, by the way, my little glass is so cute. It says, well, you can't really read it because the foam is there, but it says "Forever indebted Tom Nook." It's an Animal Crossing thing. I think it's so cute. I got it off Etsy. I think I just made it with a Cricut, but I love it. It's so cute. I made myself a caramel cold foam drink. I don't know. All I know is that it's cheaper for me to make these than to go to Starbucks. Clover, do you want to get in the lab? Here, come here. Come here. Aww. Hi. Do you ever look at your pets and just, or your children, I don't know, and just lose yourself in how adorable they are? Like, I look at Clover sometimes and I'm like, how are you so cute? Like, how are you just the cutest thing that's ever lived? Don't get me wrong, in recent months and years, he's gotten to be a little bit of a brat. He's the king of begging and pleading for us to like play with him. He's an attention starved little man, but we love him regardless of that, and we just maybe need to put a little more discipline into our routine. But there's not much else to show today. Sometimes that's just it. It's just me getting an impromptu coaching at New England Conservatory. I really wanted to volunteer for that because as an artist and as someone who's been studying singing for a long time, but really not doing anything with it and being as successful as I wanted to be, truly, I was wanting to start to put myself in a place that's out of my comfort zone. I kind of reflect on my sitting on my office floor last year doing these vlogs and reflecting on the place where I was then and how I was in a really healing place with my relationship with music. So the path I've been on over the past, I say 4 or 5 years, has been really interesting to me. And having, trying to work out all of the technique stuff. And it's really just a matter of correcting some bad things in the musculature. Singing is very muscular. It's like any other, it's like a sport, right? It's just a lot of very athletic stuff, and I just was all screwed up for a long time. And I've been trying to work it out over the last couple of years, really seriously, and I've been relatively successful, and things have started to happen. Clover just jumped on the couch, and so the camera might vibrate. My journey over the past year has really to just get out of my comfort zone, get out of the stuff that I feel comfortable singing, and sing the stuff that's more challenging for me to do, and pursue the things that I think are impossible. Because traditionally I have put some unreasonable barriers up for myself. So my whole thing this entire year was to challenge some of those barriers. Some of it has been very successful and some of it's been like, realistic. But it's interesting to know how much of my opinion about my own performance is realistic and how much of it is something that I put on myself, having to do with my whole persona as a singer. I don't know. There's a lot of like weird psychology in the arts, I think. It's very interesting. But I've been trying to look at myself more objectively as an artist and less judgmental-ish, But I mean, that still happens. I still listen to myself in a very judgmental manner when I practice. But I'm trying to get out of that and trying to focus more on how it feels rather than how it sounds. So anyway, that's that. It's kind of rambly. I'm behind on vlogs, frankly, and I think I'm gonna catch up though over the next few days. This always happens like in the throes of the vlog every day kind of thing, but I feel really, really good today. And I will see you tomorrow for the next vlog, which will be probably a really busy day. I have another busy day tomorrow. Clover, do you have anything to say to the people? This is where he was. He's up here now with my chorus folder and the Bach B minor Mass, both that are in my rotation today. Clover, you're gonna say goodbye to the people? Say goodbye. Say goodbye and see you tomorrow. Okay. See you tomorrow.